As far as yes, but they give you faction Aka. So you have to basically, pick the faction that you want to earn the most faction with. So the way I look at it is, each one of your companions belongs to a faction. Each faction merchant has a set of gear specific to that character. So if you love Nev, you're going to want to earn faction with her faction merchant to be able to get her best upgrades from that merchant. So you would want to always sell to that merchant to maximize your faction with that merchant. So that's how that works. But yes, those are to sell. So as an example, this is perfect. So I'm here with the necromancy guys. This is Emmerich's faction. The Morn Watch is where Emmerich is from. So if I go into the buy screen, this is gear for Emmerich, right? Now there's other gear in here. There is other things that are for me, but specifically there are pieces in here that are for Emmerich, right? But they're locked behind a faction wall. So this requires rank 2, this requires rank 3, so on and so forth. So some things are for me, some things are for Emmerich. Like this is a gift that we would buy. I'm going to buy that because actually I want to be able to get, you always want more faction with these guys. And also if there's things that are mementos to level up your workshop, or your caretaker, always do that as well. There's also cosmetic things that are lockband faction. But the most important thing here are the faction specific items for the characters. So just remember that each one of the factions will have this. So you want to pay attention to the faction merchants for your preferred companions, because that's how you're going to get the best gear for them, at least for early stages of the game. Later on you'll find other things, but to get the most upgrades and stuff. So when you find a merchant that you're wanting to earn faction with, you would then say, hey, sell all my valuables, and you're going to earn an amount of faction strength as well as coin. Now, I don't care about this faction because I'm not going to be taking Emmerich on too many adventures, but I do care about Nev's faction. So we would go back, I forget where it's Docktown, I forget where her faction is, where her faction merchant is. I would want to go back to her faction merchant and sell everything there, because that's going to give me the maximum amount of faction bonuses, which will allow me to unlock everything so that I can get the most out of Nev. And also Davrin, because Davrin's in my party, and he's part of the Grey Wardens. So that's something to bear in mind. It's That's hopefully the fuller answer to valuables serve no other purpose other than to sell. They definitely serve another purpose than just selling for coin, because it's the faction aspect of that. And you're welcome.